now tuned into the
Mr. Choo Show, Mr. Choo Show. You watching the Mr. Choo Show? Get your daily dose of post. The Mr. Choo Show, Mr. Choo Show. You watching the Mr. Choo Show? Get your daily dose of post.
Looking to set the dance floor on fire? MYSTACHOO's got you covered. From weddings to corporate events, MYSTACHOO brings the beats that get everyone moving. Imagine your guests' faces when the bass drops. Our DJs are more than just music maestros. They're party catalysts. Got a favorite song? We'll spin it like no other. Want a custom playlist? Consider it done. MYSTACHOO is all about making your event as unique as you are. Plus, we come equipped with top-notch gear, lighting, sound systems, the whole shebang. All you have to do is show up and dance. So whether it's a birthday bash or a gala, MYSTACHOO turns every moment into a magical memory. Ready to unleash the party? Book MYSTACHOO now, and let's make some noise. Your ultimate DJ experience awaits.
My peoples, what's up? My YouTubers, my Facebookers, my exes, everyone that's out there that takes the time out of their day to tune in to listen to whatever I can either say jibber jabber, good juice, tools, words, inspiration, motivation, appreciation, dedication. Yeah, as you know, I can continue to go on and on with those words that I can put out there for those of you who do tune in. But I do want to go ahead and say thank you, especially for those of you who tuned in yesterday and were expecting for a full show, only to get me to jump on here and just give you guys my holiday greeting from the bottom of my heart. Now, I could have just went ahead and not done anything at all, but I decided against that. I wanted to make sure that I still jumped out there and just gave a thanks and a happy, you know, happy gobble gobble day. So I guess now I can say as well today on this Friday. Happy Black Friday for those of you who are out there and those of you who got your Black Friday shopping on. It definitely was a lot of good deals out there. Junior sent me a good deal as well out there for some gear that I need to jump on. I will soon get on that, but bills be billing. You be doing that. You definitely got to make sure that you are setting that foundation. As I always, or I ain't gonna say always, I frequently speak or you know talk about how you can afford things instead of saying that outright that you can't afford it. So I'm always working on something. I'm always working on a plan, and hey, one of those plans is to ask that you go ahead and jump out, get the whole pack. I'll let you pour in. I guess I could say it on this day only. If I don't have to travel, in fact, you can add travel to it. If you say you listen to Mr. Chew's Black Friday show, mention that you I'm offering you 30% off for a Black Friday sale if you get this deal right here, right now. And I'm not putting that anywhere else because if they support it and they those out there who would like to benefit, get some of these tools, just like you who are tuned in right now. You get that opportunity to go ahead and get the whole pack. Get the whole pack right now. You see what you got in the background. That big top up there got, I add another one to it. We can also add some upgrades to your package, like videos where you see the lyrics, the show logo in the background. We can have your logo being that logo that's in the background, or we can have videos playing throughout your event. Just however you want to rock that out. But just make sure you do mention Black Friday sale right here from the Mr. Chew Show. Y'all tuning in. But Yeah, let me know in the comments or wherever y'all at out there. What's something that you're thankful for? What's something that you had the opportunity to sit back and think about that was something that you didn't have last year, but you got now. And you know me, I'm thankful that I had the opportunity to be able to sit back and chill with the wife, enjoy our new home and Thanksgiving comfortably, first time, So to be able to have the opportunity to be able to do that, yeah, we close the store. Yeah, I know we closed the store. I apologize, but don't apologize for those of you who are out there that were looking to shop yesterday. And also catch these Black Friday sales that are out here. But do thank you. They say the early bird gets the worm. Well, this here is something that I cannot ask for on a offer, you a discount for Black Friday. But on this Black Friday, it is something that you can help the Mr. Chew Show do. And that is to not only be able to continue to stream on X, Facebook, and YouTube, but we want to add a couple of more platforms to the pot as well, to the play, to the platform, so that we can be able to have everyone out there that needs to hear what we're talking about, that needs to share these gems, and then also for sure, whenever I do get it to the point to where I am rocking out the invasion and I have these cameras wide open for each and every one of you out there to be able to jump on here and voice your opinions, give your opinion, share your music, share whatever it is that you have out there. But again, you as a restreamer, you can definitely sponsor, restream sponsor can help us continue to do what we do over here on the Mr. Chew Show, continue to be consistent and not have the very many laps in the times when we do have to take a break like we are going to have to do. And I haven't really decided on how we're going to do this because I do have a production that I'm a part of, which it's definitely not mine, but I'm loving that I'm a part of it. So salute to Dr. Miller and everyone that's a part of bringing a musical here for Christmas. It is greatly appreciated because during the times like these, we need something to take us away from today, for lack of a better term. We need that thing that will allow for us to refresh mentally, refresh to a point to where we can keep fighting. We go and fight another day, as they would say. But all in all, I do need for your sponsorship. I do need for you to jump on here. Even here's what they say. Here's the thing. Here's what I'm asking y'all. I need for anyone who is tuned in watching this show to either just merely share the show, share this link whenever you see us over here having our conversations and doing what we do each and every day. Weekdays, of course, 4 o'clock p.m. is when we do this. Y'all just broke in into that quick little commercial for it. But yeah, that's what I offer for you as a sponsor, for you to be able to have the opportunity to have your brand, your everything right here on the screen throughout the show so that I can tell people about your brand, so that I can get people to come to your website, your brick and mortar, or hell, you do travel like we do as a DJ. We need DJ services. We do travel. You know, we need for you to help us continue to do what we do in that aspect of that. But real briefly, of course, we are currently closed for the weekend. We'll be back open on Monday. 10 o'clock a.m. is when the Delta's Marketplace is open to the public. We are located at 315 Cherry Street, downtown Helena, West Helena, Arkansas. We consistently have new items coming in, so make sure that you do come and check us out whenever you are in town, whenever you are traveling. Safe travel to each and every person that actually comes through the marketplace because we have travelers from uh, North Dakota, we've had Florida, we've had people coming in all the way from north in New York, all the way down south from New Orleans, you know, consistently have Memphis coming through. So one thing that we are doing is, helping to build our community back up by providing different services and also, yeah, it's a platform that I I am currently doing inside of our facility. So I am thankful for my wife Muppet, mad love to her, as well as to each and every person that is out there. Man, I just had a thought that I didn't give a shout out to my guardian angel. I didn't reply to his text. Y'all know I apologize if y'all have ever text me something and I take a while to get back at you. I apologize. It get back. Y'all you have to stay on me, not on purpose. If when you grind, you grind a lot of times. Whew. But life be life. As I mentioned, it's not what you go through, it's how you go through. But y'all, again, make sure y'all pay us a visit at Muppet and Mister's Marketplace. We are located at 315 Cherry Street, downtown Helena, West Helena, Arkansas is where we are. So put us on in your GPS, put us on your calendar to take a trip down here to come and find you a treasure, find you something vintage, find you something modern, find you something that your house needs, your heart desires. And you can shop with us online 24/7 by scanning the QR code. Either one of those will get you to the website, which is MuppetandMister.com. We do local deliveries. Got a couple of them lined up for next week. Definitely will get your product, big, small, whatever it is, to you within a 100-mile radius our uh, of our market. So definitely make sure that you put us in your GPS, test us out, hit us up online, put in your location, see if your location is in our radius, check out that status of how much it is, pay for it, and we'll do everything that we can to go ahead and get it to you. And we do. I would like to say we have fair prices, but there are a lot of other people who have been here and have been through the marketplace, and some say that our prices are too fair. But as long as my wife and I can smile, and the person that is purchasing whatever it is in our marketplace is smiling as well, then guess what? Both walk away in a win-win situation. So I do invite you to come shop with us Monday through Friday. We are here 10 a.m. to 5-ish, as we like to say here on Cherry Street. As we have a multitude of things going on, and yeah, part of us keeping the prices reasonable, we do have to make sure that we are balancing a whole lot of other projects and doing things to make sure that we can do what they call form a nice solid turd. Yeah, just like that. And then also make sure we keep the bills on, get some heat, keep some air, keep the lights on, get that good old internet going. It takes a lot to do a business when everyone wants everything for a low price. And one of the things that I can say is very helpful in my quest to do everything that I can to continue to provide that low price for each and every person that is, out here with us in the show or coming to shop with us, doing what you're doing on that aspect. That is us offering things like affiliate programs. When you sign up for these programs that you do see on the screen, you are able to join programs that were built to help others succeed. Now, hey, Kyle, say what you want to say about it. Of course, I get a piece. I mean, the thing about these affiliates is I'm still going to get my pieces, even if you or no one else sign up. For instance, I have my Chime account. I've been building my credit with Chime. Yeah. Pretty soon, Chime gonna be having some other things out there that's going on, like their cryptocurrency wallets. They have overdraft fees. I mean, with no fee. I did for signing up, you get $100, and I get 150, but I'm doing I'm grinding a bit hard on this. I'm in a position where I'm learning the process and I'm able to tell and inform you. So of course they're going to give the referrer a little more incentive to sign or to talk to other people about these products to be able to sign up. But here's the thing. Once you learn the ropes of something as simple as Chime, you start believing in Chime and you start telling your friends about Chime, your family members, and those people who you hear randomly talking about how they struggle just to have a bank account or they need a bank account. Well, you jump on something like Chime because you heard me talking about it. And instead of you fussing about me being transparent with you and letting you know how much a referrer makes, as opposed to the referral. You trusted me enough to go ahead and learn to tell your friends and family about it. And then you yourself too start getting a little bit extra. Be thankful for that. Because again, these are tools that I don't have to tell people about, and I still will be able to gain just so long as I put in the work, just so long as I be consistent. And I want to thank you who are tuned in right now. And you probably was mad because yesterday you felt that you wasted your time by coming and you only got like a Mike Tyson fight worth of show. Well, I might be aging myself. Some of y'all may not know who Mike Tyson is, but yeah, do your research. Y'all understand what I'm talking about. Some of y'all do, some of you don't. And I'm sure that most of you who do, that's why you're here. But with that, I do thank you. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Each and every time you do jump on the show, I'm grateful for that. So, with that being said, y'all, make sure that you do again help spread the word, help tell somebody that we do this weeknights, 4 to 6 o'clock p.m. So, no matter where you at, you tell somebody about it. Let them know this show kind of like a Tyson fight. Sometimes it be in and out. Sometimes we go a little longer than others. Sometimes we just be midway. But all in all, you still will be getting some gems on there. Just like my parents, my grandparents used to tell me, my granddad used to always tell me, pe- you don't have a problem when people talking about you. You have a problem when they're not. And then my grandma used to always tell me, if you don't have nothing to say, don't say nothing. So that's why sometimes when I am on the show, you hear less of me, and you still get the time. I jump in here, do my advertising, and get out. But grandma told me, if you ain't got nothing to say, don't say nothing. So I still want to be consistent and making sure that I'm giving you a show. So instead of me completely not doing it and just going into my own little dark place, whimpering like I would normally do, the younger me, I still be consistent because one thing that I do know, and this is kind of a double entendre because I'm not advertising, but I am. I do know once 5 o'clock p.m. hit or the second hour of the show hits, and I can start hearing the horns and the conductor screaming all aboard. Yo, tell you, I go into another place like right now I'm out of space, like the background in this in Vegas. I go into another space because I get an opportunity to talk through my music, listen to my music. Sometimes I even, get the opportunity to send a few messages through my music. And for those of you who like to listen, y'all know I love it. Y'all know I thank y'all. Y'all know I'm grateful for each and every time y'all do tune in to my show, no matter when you hear what you're doing, all of that. I appreciate it because y'all the ish each and every time y'all tune in. And so I, for that, that's what I'm grateful for. I get I grok myself. If you're an artist out there, grok yourself, yo. Dang, did I sound like I was in John Bear right then? I guess that was the super excitement because I grokked myself and I dang near got an autobiography. And one thing that I'm almost certain of, I could probably send this here to my guy Leganzi, and my guy Leganzi could fill in damn near every last one of the blanks on here. Like for real. He let me know what I no, this is what no, that part is that hold up. Yeah, I got I gotta get that because I want to read that. I want to read what it says. Now, while I'm pulling this up, if y'all don't mind, please share this. If y'all don't want to hit that tip, if you're over there on X, if you don't want to send me no stars on Facebook or super chat, support the show for free just by resharing, engaging, hitting that heart button, the thumb up, thumbs down, which whatever you want to engage with, it will definitely help support my show because it would allow these algorithms to be able to pick up my show and send them to not only you but others. And just like y'all be on those little fight reels and what it all. Yo, peep this out. Check this out. I want to read the summary and impact that Grok said about Mr. Chew. I did a search and what I asked Grok was, what was Mr. Chew doing from 1998 till today? And it gave me a nice little breakdown. But the summary says, Mr. Chew's journey from 1998 to today is one of persistence, starting as a local Arkansas talent, evolving into a digital DJ force during the streaming boom, and now running a signature show that blends music, talk, and community. He's not a mainstream celebrity. I mean, yeah. Nah, I don't even think I want to be mainstream. It's all about the depth. But a niche staple in hip hop R&B circles with a focus on accessibility, free streams, affordable gigs, these affiliate programs I be giving y'all and gems I be dropping. Oh yeah, I'm adding right now on that part. But no major controversies or breaks noted. No major controversies or breaks noted. Just consistent grind. I had to read that twice. Yeah. For live updates, check Mr. Chew on X or his Rumble YouTube channels. I love it, y'all. So if y'all doing something, if y'all making, moves, you grinding, you want to see what type of impact you do have, your digital imprint, because you best believe that if you don't have a digital imprint, then you you will be forgotten. I mean, it's like Facebook turns your page into a real life memorial. So if you don't have nothing on it, you letting and allowing somebody else to tell your story. Especially if you guys saying that you are content creators, you are a artist, rapper, or whatever it is that you have going on. If you're not making a digital imprint with your content, you're missing out. I'm telling you, you're missing out, because one of the things that I know changed from now and when I actually started, and we're gonna have to do some adjustment. As it said, social media, it wasn't as prominent back then when I started a lot of these things as it is now. So it's a few other things that are out there. Those stories can be written however they write or they sound. And I do have some people who, as I mentioned, my guy Legansy, who could definitely he's a historian for sure. And I'm sure maybe I need to add the click enterprise information to search that, but okay, that's a whole nother story, y'all. I'm going far-fetched on that. I, Again, it's it's about you guys making sure that you are setting yourself up for the future right now. And if you don't understand the importance of having a digital imprint, or the importance of how this digital game right now is moving and grooving, you're gonna be left. You're gonna be left behind. You're gonna be mad. You're gonna be still allowing someone else to handle yours. Now, I'm not saying go put all your duckies into digital stuff. I'm not a financial advisor, so please don't go and say that you heard this and that on the Mr. Chew show. No, not on my watch. Don't put that on me. I'm just telling you the stuff that I like to do. I'm telling you the things that I do, and I'm telling you what works for me. And I work for you because you may not be as dedicated and consistent. I'm willing to sacrifice as much as I have to get the results that I have. I'm not saying that I'm where I need to be, but I know much further than where I was at. And one thing, thankful to Grok, it allowed me to be, well, understand where I'm at. Hey, I need y'all on X. Go ahead and hit that repost button on this real quick. Tell somebody else about this show, cause can I get back up to that? Can I get that nifty 50 today? We look like we pretty close to that. And, yo, if you on Facebook, I see y'all over there looking. Can I get y'all to jump on over there, share this over there, so we get a few little numbers over there as well. Can we get that nifty? Y'all just up in here, and YouTube. I ain't gonna leave y'all. Y'all be showing up. I be loving how y'all, handle y'all business over there, like, quietly and everything. But I do love the support. I do love the feedback, the kickback. That's where y'all let me know that you are here and listening, even just with the numbers that's popping, or even with just you guys out here, sharing, hitting them dollar signs. But as I was mentioning, going back beforehand, there, there none of these platforms were paying people to do what they're doing for their content. So, if you are a person that even just as a business person, they're paying you to do your own advertising for your own product in your own company. So start utilizing these platforms like Facebook, like X. If you do see that you're doing something, or what's different, or you see that they have something going on, well, a bit of information, a bit of juice. One thing for sure is you can't be cheap, because there's a lot. You get what you pay for, and I like to tell. one of my guys. I ain't gonna. I don't know if he gonna talk. Well, you know what? I like to tell my guy Tom. If you gonna stand out in this game, if you gonna be doing anything in there, content creation, editing, y'all got those, and y'all using these different platforms uh, and I'm speaking on other people too, like CapCut and all those different things. And yeah, I'm guilty of like opium, y'all. Not opium. What is that? Damn, I'm over here. I hope y'all don't cut that, y'all. Don't do that in no crazy little bits. But well, hold up. That is the name. Opus. Excuse Opus Clip. But anyway, those are different platforms that I'm just now really getting used to it and understanding. But different platforms like Restream, this is a platform where you can have a free account, or you can also upgrade it. Currently, uh, Muppet and Mister's Marketplace is providing this month's subscription. We're looking we're looking for sponsors to get an upgrade of the upgrade, a tier above this one that will allow for us to stream on five different platforms as opposed to the three that we're currently streaming on. Trust me, I appreciate y'all for being here and listening. And I'm not ungrateful for anyone anytime you tune into the show. But just like anyone who is a content creator or anyone who is doing this, they they love when people react. They love when people are showing that they are, are reciprocating the message. E- So I have from time to time have had people stop me on the streets and let me know of the different things that you know I have talked to them about, the different things that different mindset change and the different tools that I have used and talked to them about. So I understand that a lot of people don't like talking about certain things in public and they don't want to look as if, they ain't anything or somebody did. So whatever reason or rationality it is behind it, I know that a lot of people feel threatened by you even helping them because a lot of times there are a lot of people out there who actually do ask for something or seek something in return for merely helping. And I'm not I'm not speaking on something that's good thing. That's when they start speaking on selling your soul. That's where that statement comes from because there are actually people who are out there who they're evil. Let's just be real. It's some evil people out there in this world. And there are people who will see you struggling and see you needing help, and they will let you suffer a little bit longer just so that they can offer you something way worse than they can ever imagine that they would have. But the mere fact that they were so desperate in the first hand that it allowed them to blindly play your game. Well, here's a way for you to start getting paid when you play games. And I'm not talking about with people, I'm talking about mobile games. If you ever played these games like Royal Kingdom, these word games, solitary, you ever wonder how people mine Bitcoin? There are different games, mobile uh, apps, tools, and stuff like that that you can start collecting Satoshi, which is Bitcoin, and store them in a Lightning wallet. And ZBD is a Bitcoin Lightning wallet that offers different video games, mobile games, computer games, and things like that. That even surveys that you can take. Oh, hey, and in this case, referral. Once you sign up, validate your account. We both get $2 in Bitcoin. I that $2 can go from $2 today to 20 to I've actually seen one of my friends, and if need be, call me on this receipt because I would love to get my guy back on the show and have a conversation with him in front of you all about how I sent him $1 worth of Bitcoin. And I told him, I'm only gonna send you $1 because you might lose it. No, you gonna lose your password. You're not gonna be able to access it. I don't want to send you more, and I'm not gonna be angry when that large amount is lost. So I only sent him $1. Look back in the account. Oh, y'all. And sure at the bottom of a catfish belly is dirty. You better believe I was mad at the mug. And so was he. I don't think I was as upset as he was because, it only cost me $1 worth Bitcoin. But that dollar worth Bitcoin was later valued at about 100 and what? I'm just gonna say 100 plus. Yeah. So I knew how that was gonna work. That's the reason why I sent him a small amount. Not being stingy, just wanted to make sure that I, wasn't losing out too much. Let's see, how much is Bitcoin right now? Let's see. $90,988 currently. And that's down from I know about 93,000, 92 change today. So, and that 92 and some change today. Last week or a couple of shows back, we were discussing buying Bitcoin and how much $1 worth of uh, Satoshi would earn you. Yeah, pretty soon when they get back over the 100,000, wow, and I was here speaking with you guys in regards to how you could start earning this stuff, and y'all thought it was a game, just like I thought it was a game when it first started out. Yeah, and I saw it at like eh, 70, $70, $78. And I don't want to. I feel stupid for saying it because I did see it when it was much cheaper than that, but I didn't know and understand what it was. So me not knowing the price, what it was, and me hearing about it, yeah, it was like way under $70, and just to fathom the ideal of being able to go and spend $100, $1,000, or even $1 or two. Yeah, just that's where transfer of wealth comes in at. That's that's where financial stability comes in at. That's where generational wealth come in at. By understanding different things that are happening around you and putting yourself into place so that you, and I would say the masses, but a lot of people, if y'all been watching the show, you saw the video where I posted up where the people walking off the cliff, when I walked up to it, put a plank down, walked across, they turned around and they looked at him and they threw the plank off the side. So, you can't really help everybody. It's just a matter of you handling your business enough to be able to take care of those who are around you in your circle who, in a sense, aren't capable of helping themselves currently, whether it is via age, via um, physicality, or mentally. Well, you might want to ask spiritually too. So I don't want y'all to feel a certain way about listening to the show. But hey, it is what it is. I do want y'all to make sure that y'all are getting what you need to get. I don't want to just talk to y'all and, you know, each and every one of y'all miss what's going on. I want to make sure that I'm being real with y'all, transparent with y'all, because it's about y'all recognize we in the game and everybody talking about is rigged, but everyone still want to do the same thing, which is just complain about it being rigged instead of knowing, sitting down and taking the time to figure out how it's rigged and why. Not worried about the why. Figure out the why later on when you're eating instead of wasting your time trying to figure out the why. You're still hungry. Yeah. I mean, that's how you're gonna get. But to turn the channel real quick, I do want to mention to each and every one of you all that this December, in less than 2 weeks, we're gonna have some celebrities in the city. So you see the QR code on your screen. Scan that so you can grab you some free tickets to Motown and Mariah Christmas. Yeah, as I mentioned, I will be going on a quick break from the show so that I can be prepared because I don't want to just be sitting there in a house show looking where just only sitting back there like some eye candy or something. Even though I don't mind being the eye candy, but you know I gotta do a little more than this.
Brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, white copper kettles and old woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Don't make me feel so. Okay, okay. Good thing that part right there is one of her solos. Okay, y'all be able to see the whole everything all put together, the shebang, shebang, and all that. So make sure you scan your QR code, put on your calendar December the 11th at 7 o'clock p.m. and also fit on your calendar December the 14th. That's going to be at 2 o'clock p.m. and it's going to be in the Hendricks Fine Arts Center located at Phillips County Community College of the University of Arkansas. That is located at 1000 Campus Drive in Helena, West Helena, Arkansas. So y'all make sure, yeah, you put that on your calendar. I would love to see y'all in the audience. We can check out the rest of it, everything, y'all. Yeah, I'm in a couple of numbers on that thing. And if there's anyone that is else out there, make sure that y'all do go ahead and check that out as well because it's going to be a great show. It's Tell you, it's a nice little song, a surprise for those of you who are of the community. You're in the community. I know you're gonna get a kick out of that. So make sure that you do you make your way in the building. Come early, come often, both nights if you want to make sure we have a packed night. So we have a packed show on both nights. Excuse my French on there, but I do want to invite you to that. But I also want to mention that we are looking for sponsors for the Mr. Chu Show so that we can continue to bring you a show like this, and I can be doing what I can to advertise not just the gyms that we have on our affiliate programs and some of the gyms that I have to share that I myself have been sharing, but and using on a daily basis, but I will be able to put you and your business up forefront by saying that you or your business help to power the Mr. Chu Show. I will replace the Restream logo up on there with your brand logo. It'll be your everything with your website, everything that you would need to advertise your particular business, your particular product, hey, your music, your content, whether it's a Facebook page, or even if you just me to put a photo of you up there with a big old smile on your face so that people will know that you support the Mr. Chu Show when we do it. And again, we do air this weeknights 4 to 6 o'clock p.m. unless otherwise established. I am working again on uh, making sure that when we do come back, because Muppet and Mrs. podcast is going to be on back up and running, so be on the lookout for that. You already know I'm going to be doing a little talking about that. We're gonna get ready to advertise that in a little bit as well. But for those of you who may not know, the Mr. Chu show goes uncensored at 5 o'clock p.m., which means right after this setting, when we go off air on X, Facebook, and YouTube, we go live exclusively inside of the Rumble Room. And you can scan the QR code at the top left of the screen to check out our website. Go down there to where you see that uncensored. You go directly into the Rumble Room, or you could just wait. Hold on for just a tad bit until we get the outro popped off and we get some more things. You know, it'll be a QR code that'll get you directly into the Rumble Room when we get the countdown going off. And I will be back top of the 4 o'clock hour so that we give y'all a little bit of a glimpse of the uncensored portion of the show. I don't go too uncensored. It's just the introduction. After that, we go straight music. I don't do much talking. I might sing a little bit. And today, I'm feeling very appreciative. I'm gonna tell y'all about the direction that we're gonna be going at the top of the hour. But again, I do need for y'all to scan though. Be looking for the QR code to scan. That I can while I'm over here having this conversation with y'all. Have that link so that y'all can be inside of the Rumble room, getting y'all Rumble ready. Let me get y'all Rumble ready real quick. There we go. Let me share it to my excerpt. Let me share it to my excerpt. Oh yeah, hold up. There we go. Live chat. Say so. Hey, post that link in there, baby boy. And hey, if y'all, I need somebody that want to learn how to do this content creation stuff to come and be like my program director or something, so I can be like, hey man, low clip number 200 real quick. Show that clip over there so we can, and show this graphic over there. Put that up. I don't. I can just give a rundown of what I need for that week and be done. But That one day later in my life, and one day later in y'all life, about 10 minutes, I'll be back.
Pull them cell phones out right now.
Before we go any further, I just want to let you know
You're listening to the hardest DJ on the planet. The hardest DJ on the planet.
that's how we gonna start this freestyle Friday off right here. Black Friday, day after Thanksgiving, 2025, and I must say, woo! I can't wait to get home and get me some of them leftovers. But for right now, you are tuned in to the uncensored portion of episode number 224. Four more. Whichever one you want to add to that. And I do want to say thank you for tuning in on X, Facebook, and on YouTube. But the only way you can get the next hour, second half of this show is to scan that QR code that's right there or right there. I'm just saying. Now today, this is one of the shows inspired by the series Empire. Need I say more?
The hardest DJ on the planet. Pull them cell phones out right now.